FCC's refund. Fallen Cecilia refund notice. The balance system for the hero Fallen Cecilia, which was previously announced, has been postponed. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience to all heirs who were anticipating the hero balance adjustments in the second week of February update. As announced earlier via the notice, we will provide a hero and currency refund to heirs who were preparing for the balance adjustment of the 5-star Moonlight hero Fallen Cecilia. Please see the following for more details. All currency used to summon the 5-star Covenant hero Fire Cecilia during the designated period will be returned to your in-game mailbox, so you don't have to do anything. You're just going to have that currency show up in your mailbox over the next several days. If you wish to request a refund of the 5-star Moonlight hero Fallen Cecilia excluded from the balance patch, please refer to the information below and submit an inquiry by the 21st. They're saying you have to do a one-to-one inquiry, send an email saying, hey, I purchased Fallen Cecilia in anticipation of these buffs. I would like to have those galaxy coins given back to me. Let's check out the details on the Fallen Cecilia refund. So the Fire Cecilia, the eligible period is January 31st all the way to when they announced they were canceling her buffs. So basically the entire period of the Fire Cecilia banner, you can request a refund. You don't have to request anything. You're just going to get it, right? All eligible heirs who used Covenant bookmarks, you're going to get it back. And they're not going to take any of your imprints away, any of your Fire Cecilias away, any of the units or artifacts you got while pulling on the Fire CC banner. It's just, hey, here's some free stuff, are bad. It's as good as it gets, right, guys? Now, the Moonlight hero, when you bought from the store, the eligible period is Friday the 31st through February the 1st. It is, they don't have the hours written on here, so I'm wondering if they extended it a little bit. Before they had the hours, it was literally a 12-hour window, and I'm really not happy about this, right? This is when they announced the balance patch for FCC, and this is when FCC left the coin shop. That's why it's such a tiny window, is you didn't theoretically know she was getting a buff. And then when it was announced she was getting a buff here, you only had until here to actually buy the unit. So it's a small window. So what they're saying is, hey, you know what? If you bought her before then, that's on you. And I don't like that, right? Because they hinted pretty freaking heavily that FCC was, getting a buff, was on the next balance patch. She was part of that little silhouette, that little flashing silhouette that they did weeks and weeks and weeks ago that, let everybody know something with FCC was happening. They said, coming this year, and one of the flickering silhouettes was Fallen Cecilia. So everybody kind of expected that she was either on the next or on the patch after that. And a lot of people bought her anticipating that she was getting a buff. So I think it's kind of crappy that the entire range of Fire Cecilia banners is getting refunded. No harm, no foul. You get to keep everything, and it's just dropping in your mailbox. But if you actually bought Fallen Cecilia anticipating her buffs, nope, sorry, you're stuck with your Fallen Cecilia. Or if you're in this tiny window, you can refund Fallen Cecilia, but you don't get to keep her, right? We're not just giving your Galaxy coins back. We're giving your Galaxy coins back and taking FCC off your account. We're taking her off of your account. I'm going to read a little bit further to make sure, but the initial blush of this looks like, and if you built her, you're out those katas, you're out those molas. Hopefully they address that later, but I'm really kind of not happy that they're limiting it this at this point, just because a lot of people really expected FCC to get a balance. But anyway, 5-star Moonlight hero Fallen Cecilia memory imprint refund. Okay, so for the same period, or no, for the entire period of the balance patch was adjusted to the Fire CC to the balance patch being canceled. So it looks like they are refunding memory imprints too. I wonder if they're going to do this with slates or not. Let's look a little further. Refund method. Covenant bookmarks spent on the banners will be refunded. And it looks like the refund's going to happen on the 17th. So if any of you are wondering, when am I going to get my Fire CC bookmarks back? Yes, they will be given back to you in time to pull on the Tory banner with them. Moonlight hero Fallen Cecilia coin shop refund. You have to submit a one-to-one inquiry. So like I said, you can either use the stove link in the description, or you can go into the game. You can click on the settings buttons here in the corner. You can click on this cog, and you'll be able to bring up customer support right here. You'll get a flashbang, and you'll be able to submit your inquiry here. Let me see. If you're on a device, it'll actually bring it up on the device. If you're on the PC client, it will take you to the stove where you can click on the restoration inquiries and say, hey, I bought Fire Cecilia. I want you to take her off my account, and I want you to give me the Galaxy coins back. Remember, if you do that, while they are doing that, while they're going through the process of removing FCC from your account and putting the Galaxy coins back on, they have to lock your account for 4, maybe 5 minutes. When you try to log into the game, and if you're in the game, you'll get kicked. And when you try to log back in, you're going to get a screen that says this account has been locked, call customer service. You haven't been banned. It's just because only one person can be on the account at a time, and they're going to lock down your account while they tinker under the hood. Then you'll get an email saying, we're done, it's all fixed, go check things, and you can get back in. But it's a little bit panicky when you're in the middle of something, suddenly you get kicked and you've got a banned message up on your screen. It scared the hell out of me the first time it happened. The memory imprint refund. Okay, so with the memory imprint, you will also have to submit a one-to-one inquiry. And the memory imprint, let me see, unknown slates and heroes used for memory imprint ingredients will be returned. Okay, so if you use 2 unknown slates and 2 Fire Cecilias, you will get 2 unknown slates and 2 Fire Cecilias back. You cannot take your triple S Fallen Cecilia and say, give me a whole stack ton of slates when you used Fire Cecilias, right? No gaming the system, but you can get your slates and Fire CCs and Fallen Cecilias back. You just got to send them a message saying please do this, and it'll be the same situation as with the Galaxy coins. It's a one-to-one ticket, which means they will lock your account, go in, make the changes, unlock your account, and send you an email to let you know what's going on. No separate inquiry is required for the bookmarks. So as I said before, if you summoned on the Fire Cecilia banner, you just get that back on the 17th. You don't have to do anything for it. Submission period is 14th to the 21st. You got a whole ass week to get this done, and there's a link here which I'll post in the description of the video to explain how to do this on a PC, or you can in-game use the customer service button that I showed you earlier. We apologize for any inconvenience caused by this issue. We'll try our best to provide a better game experience. But what about those catalysts? What about those penguins? What about the gold? What about the molagora? Well, when you do your one-to-one recall on your now plus 15 Fallen Cecilia that you took all the way to level 60 and put all your gold penguins and catalysts into, when you do these refunds, you will get your imprints back. You will get your Galaxy coins back, and they will take away your Fallen Cecilia, and with it will go all of your molagora, all of your catalysts, and all of your penguins. It is good to know that Smilegate does apologize for the inconvenience that this caused. So I'm sorry, guys. Those of you who plus 15 your Fallen Cecilia, I strongly encourage you to not do this. If you put molagora into this unit, even like 10 molagora into this unit, if you put catalysts, if you spent gold that you just don't have, if you put all these resources into this unit, don't refund her. For real, don't send her back. They didn't just nerf her. They didn't just say, we've decided to take Fallen Cecilia, wad her up, and throw her in the garbage, right? They said, we're going to do a buff that you will like better because you didn't like this buff. Right? If you put 30 to 33 molagora into this unit, just wait. Just wait. Now, maybe the new buff they give her that's coming up soon, maybe it'll suck, right? Maybe it'll be like Pirate Flan. We go from an insanely cool buff to garbage. That could happen, but I don't think it will. I think they're very clear in acknowledging that this buff was lazy and not what the community wanted, not the hype and excitement that they wanted for the flagship unit that is Fallen Cecilia. The community really wants this unit to be insane, crazy, fun, and good. So I think she's going to be nuts. I think she's going to be on a power level equal to ML Luna, right? In the story, New Moon Luna is her rival, and I think they want her to be able to stand toe-to-toe. So I'm expecting New Moon Luna level strong. And I would hate it if you guys threw away 30 molagora and a Fallen Cecilia unit only to be like, holy crap, this is insane, and now I don't have Fallen Cecilia anymore. So think carefully, right? You've got a week, right? You got from today until the 21st. You got a week to figure this out before you send in your one-to-one thing. All right. If you just picked up like a second Fallen Cecilia and you decided, maybe you wanted to try building her 2 different ways, and you haven't invested in her, you haven't put molagora into her or anything, and you want to just send one back and get those galaxy coins, you do you, right? If you molled your 2 Fallen Cecilias together and you have regrets on that and you want to pull one out, that's something you can do without losing a unit. But I think if you bought your one and only Fallen Cecilia from the Galaxy shop, I think refunding her is a mistake for your account. Now, I mean, I could be wrong. Fallen Cecilia could wind up being gutter trash garbage. The community would riot, and Smogate would emergency buff again. So I really think you're probably safe to keep her, just on how I think the community would react if she got pull my finger Pirate Captain Flan level buffs after all of this. That's just what my gut's telling me. You guys do you. Let me know in the comment section if you plan to do a recall to get, or not a recall, but if you plan to do a refund, a 1-to-1 ticket to get your imprints or your galaxy coins back. I hope this helps explain things and what you should do and where you should do and what you're going to get back and how it works. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys have a great rest of your day.